How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Madden NFL 21. Yes, it is a weeknight. Yes, it is 12:42 a.m. and I'm about to play a game of Madden. Don't ask. It's going to kill me in the morning. Anyway, I'm working home tomorrow. That's why. Otherwise, hell no. But I am working home tomorrow, so I get that extra little bit of sleep there. And since I could just literally roll out of bed and go. But, yeah, so Buffalo Bills, after the last game loss to the Broncos, what can I do this time around? Actually, real quick, before I do go, did I clinch the playoffs yet? I don't know. No, I think I have to win one more, because I got a 3-game lead. They could tie me. If I lose 3, they win 3. And I do play them, so that will decide it regardless. But if I win today, I clinch. Jesus, I'm this far down. Eesh. So yeah, no clinch yet, but if I win tonight, I will clinch. And then I play the Texans next week. So even if I lose, if I beat the Texans next week, I will clinch. So that's that. All right, now let's go to the game here. All right, here we go.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. 15. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And partner, when you hear about a 6'5", 235, 240-pound quarterback, you don't often think of him being overlooked coming out of high school, do you? That's exactly what happened to Josh Allen. Overlooked, ended up going to a junior college, Reedley Community College out in California, before matriculating to the University of Wyoming, and the Cowboys were so glad to get him.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Allen's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Jordan Reed has it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Reed. Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 24. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up second down. A first look now for Darrington Evans. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
They will run with Singletary. And running with power here.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Runs through the contact. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On the screen, this is Evans. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run here with Evans. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Evans, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Evans a week ago: 21 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
On second down now, it's Evans. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's fourth down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
But normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On second down, a run with Evans. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Darrington Evans, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
What was that, Rob?
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, we march up another 15 against your squad.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
From the gun, Allen. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Allen, and Reed with it over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. On the ground, Geis, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
So after the INT, it's Allen to the left side here for Eifert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And again, it's Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Singletary, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They run with Geis. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And Crosby puts it through, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd down. Again, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for A.J. Brown.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill looking here for Smith downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, and it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. Jameis Winston has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Sam Darnold has a touchdown pass. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Evans. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For A.J. Brown.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Buffalo.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd and 6. At the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Allen, he'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. Third down here.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now it's Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Singletary, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jayon Brown gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
Certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that number 1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
Tannehill's pass intended for Adam Humphries. Incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There sure must be quote bubbles about the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
A gain there of 30 big ones. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's Evans. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now a stoppage here as we've got a bill shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Titans on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now we'll run with Evans. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Darrington Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Fighting Harris over the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. They run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 39-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man.
Oh my God!
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point forthcoming. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Allen's throw is complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Allen to throw once more. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
The Titans 34-yard line.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down with Evans. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On third down, here's Evans. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
I should not have won this game. I have no clue how the hell I just won that shitty ass game.
Titans. The final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Bills, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That was an absolute shit show. 12.7 rating. Damn. When oh my god, you should have seen me when I don't know who it was, but he dropped the freaking slant pass wide open, pretty much. Just dropped it between a bunch of players, but he was open to catch that, and he just dropped it on 3rd and 10. And I got up damn near through the control. I'm like, I'm done. I had it. I can't take it. I mean, there was like no they could not catch a ball at all. It was freaking pathetic, is what it was. Like, it was a joke. Don't even deserve to win this game, but you know what? We just clinched the playoffs with that win. A win that we should not have had at all. At all, okay? No way in hell we should have won that game. Not even a little bit. They dominated everything. One for 7 on 3rd downs. I had the ball for 11 minutes and 53 seconds. Wow. Should not have won that game. I'm not even happy with that win. That was a complete pathetic performance is what that was. I'm like, that was embarrassing. There's no excuse. That was just flat out sucked. And yes, we won, but I don't know. That was just real. I can't even tell you how horrible that shit was. Like, obviously you watched it, you probably know, but no, no. Not at all. No, it's just, I'm so upset with that. That was pathetic, man. But anyway, oh look, Chris has the Raiders. I've just faced them 2 weeks ago. My God, that's 21-20. That's just, I don't even know, man. Don't even know. But I will clinch the playoffs with that, and to clinch the division, actually. So, division clinched. So that's where we stand right now. So thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with I'm going to try to do a good amount of handful of iRacing official races tomorrow. So far, I've done 3 official races here in Season 2, and they've all been actually really good. I think I've had 3 total X's. No, because I'm not even counting the 1X from yesterday's Sebring, because that was after the finish, and that wasn't I don't deserve that X. It gave it to me because the race wasn't fully over, but my race was over. I already crossed the line and everything. So that was technically a 0X. I had, I think, 2 X's overall through 3 races. 3 completely different categories also. Did you notice that all 3, I've done 3 official races and not even planned this way, but one's been oval, one's been dirt oval, and one's been road. One of each of those 3 so far here this week, in week 1 here in this season. But, yeah, so, next, tomorrow I'm going to plan on doing a lot more, as well as maybe some more Flight Simulator, and I would like to play Call of Duty tomorrow night after my qualifying this time. So, that needs a new one for sure.